Monster Hunter World, the biggest entry in the Monster Hunter franchise. With an amazing base game and a DLC that defies any potential DLC memes you could think of, I fell in love. It was a Friday. It was like rainy, cloudy at least. I opened the game that I had pre-ordered months ago. Ever wanted to completely forget about a book or movie that you loved just to experience it all over again? Well, this was it. This was Monster Hunter Rise. Wirebug attacks, switch skills, weapon ramp-ups, monsters, weapons, all of it screams variety in this game. Many people complained about the lack of variety in World, with how most weapons were just the bone or metal base weapons with some things duct taped on, and how a lot of the monsters were just some sort of lizard or dragon. Personally, I like the practically copy and pasted weapon design. It brings organization and realism to how weapons would look in real life, and I really like dragons. Sadly, Monster Hunter Rise does not care. Rise allows incredible variety in gameplay as well. Whereas before, you already had 14 weapons to choose from, with armor that changed things up, you now also have the wirebug attacks and switch skills. Instead of dealing a crap ton of burst damage on top of sustained damage with longsword, you can switch out the soaring kick for the Sakura slash, which allows you to further enhance your sustained damage. Instead of using the gun lance, and being the lance's higher damage lower mobility cousin, use the blast dash and become so fast that the switch's lower frame rates make it so that your teammates can't even register that you just traversed the entire map in a matter of microseconds. On the topic of the Switch, I have no idea why they decided to go with putting the game on the Switch. I played Monster Hunter World on PC, and with this Switch, it's practically unbearable. The revolutionary graphics and remastered HD textures that they create in World are being put to waste in Rise. There's practically no difference between the graphics of Monster Hunter 4 and Rise, despite the 8-year gap. With the flashier attacks and with up to 4 people in a hunt at a time, the game can drop down to -3 frames per second, making gameplay impossible. There's also a lot of debate about the changing difficulties of the Monster Hunter games as of late. A lot of die-hard fans of the series are saying that the game is becoming more and more casual, becoming more newcomer friendly, but I'm going to have to disagree. With the exaggerated swagger of someone who has 700 hours in Monster Hunter World, beaten every From Software game, and has a full glass cannon type build, getting constantly one-shot ruins this game for me, and definitely countless others as well. Finally, a concern that many people have had over the years, and that's with the blatant animal cruelty throughout the franchise, and especially in Monster Hunter Rise. With wyvern riding, you're taking controls of the monster and forcing it to attack, ram into walls, and do your bidding. We do it to humans, call it slavery, and then abolish it. So why is it that we can do it to fictional animals in a game? That's just unreasonable. It's my job to review games, so I had to try my best to play through this one, but using the various weapons to beat down innocent monsters while they're just trying to defend themselves on top of the wyvern riding is just inhumane and cruel. I wish they allowed you to maybe tame the monsters instead, and have them fight by your side in accordance to their own will. Maybe call it Monster Hunter Stories or something. Too bad they haven't done this. Overall, I think Pokemon Sword and Shield is a disappointing entry in the Pokemon franchise, and Nintendo really could have done more with the first full Pokemon game on the Switch.